Welcome to 4 movies, where I usually talk about 4 movies that have something in common, but we've gotten to a point where I'm just going to be talking about 4 movies because that's where we're at. They can't all match up, okay? In a perfect world, maybe, but this is where we are. Now I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the book. Look, yeah. This is how far we've gotten in the book. This is how far we got to go, and then we're on to the next book, which I believe will be this one, or maybe this one, or maybe this one, or maybe this one. But after that, then we're on to the books. Then we're on to the actual books. As I was telling somebody, I was like, in general, yeah, I mean, like, movies are awesome. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy movies. I enjoy watching the visual medium and all this other stuff. But books, in and of themselves, are almost like a perfect instrument for entertainment. You know, where it's like, if you wanted to watch a movie, you have to have a movie player. You have to have a screen to show that movie. You know, okay. And, like, if you wanted to act out a play, you needed actors, you needed this, you need lights, you need a stage, you know. But a book, all you gotta do is open it and read it. So it's just that simple. I don't know if that makes sense, but wait till I get to the books. It's funny because I'm a movie guy in general, that, you know, the fondness is for movies, that you'll notice a lot of the books have movie theming. But it's like, I was telling somebody, I have a whole bunch. I'm sorry, I'm rambling on, but I'm just going to finish this one statement, and then I was like, I've read like 10% of the books that I have, but, and that ratio is shortening as I get more books. But I like the fact that I have a collection of books that I want to read, you know, and I hope to read, time permitting. But anyways, let's go into these 4 movies. You ready? I know you're ready. You gotta be ready. Let's go. Let's go into these 4 movies. We're gonna go right off the bat. Boom. Do you know what that is? If you can see it, hopefully it's, you know, in focus. I'm gonna give you a chance on that one. Some will know it right off the bat, right off the picture, off the disc. And what a great use of the disc space. Maybe not the best use of it, but still, it's got the image on there. And this is, I forget what the actual picture is of. Matrix Prime? This is the 1980s Transformers movie, where they traumatized a bunch of kids because of the fact that they didn't know that Optimus Prime was an icon, and so they're just like, it's just a show based off toys, so we went ahead and just killed off the old line of toys and brought on the new line of toys. We didn't know that, you know, kids were running out of the theater going, you know, just like broken down, like, Optimus Prime died. No, and he's like, you see all the color out of him. He's like, yeah, okay. And then, okay. I'll probably be telling this story later when I get into that book, but I got to show my little ones. And that's one of the fun things of having the little ones. Like, let me show you some shows that I grew up to, and I showed them Beast Wars, Transformers Beast Wars. And I was like, yeah, Optimus Prime is a gorilla. And so I bought the first season of it. At the end of the first season, Megatron blows up Optimus Prime. And it's like, so the bad guys won? I was like, no, there was other seasons. He's like, you're going to get those? Probably not. But this one, 80s, like I said, fun film. I'm going to tell you right now. If you did not know movie history, this is Orson Welles' last movie. Orson Welles played Unicron, and so yeah, the great Orson Welles. Last movie was 1980s Transformers. Pretty cool. You have Leonard Nimoy doing voices in there, Robert Stack, Eric Idle. You have soundtrack that has a Weird Al Yankovic song, "Dare to Be Stupid," is in the soundtrack of this movie, and man, just such goodness. Also, what Judd Nelson, I believe, is in there, and yeah, just some really good stuff. You got the Dinobots in there. Was it Grimlock? No like. And yeah, there's great movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely see it. Like I said, it is so good. It's so good. And the artistry of it all is phenomenal. There's a lot of people that forget that Transformers is kind of like an anime. Like, when you think of anime, you're going to think of like a certain thing, but Transformers, the show and stuff like that, and probably, I don't know about the movie 100%, but I mean, I know that the show was made out in, you know. So when it comes to animes, a lot of people might forget that Transformers was kind of an anime. So throw it out there. It's, oh, check out the shirt. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you, but bam. T-Rexorcist. Yeah. That'll be a short finish one. And I know, so there's somebody going, there he goes getting off subject again. Anyways, the second movie, boom, The Other Side. This is more or less like a direct-to-video film, and yeah, it's by Greg Bishop. But it kind of plays out like a direct-to-video movie because it is, and but it's fun. I like the way it played out. I was not upset about it. You know, it's one of those things like there's sometimes you like nowadays to relegate that into streaming. You'll see something with a really good poster. Oh man, that's a really good poster. And then you like watch a movie and it's like, not as good, not as good. There's a movie that's currently somewhere in streaming, and the title alone is kind of hokey, right? And it's like werewolf in a women's prison cell or something like that. And the poster art looks legit, but the movie looks like not good. Like, no, I'm not gonna watch this. Maybe no, I don't think I can bring myself to. I don't know. Like it's one of those things where it's like it's all about mood and stuff like that. You know what I want to watch today? I want to watch some bad movies. I want to watch some good movies. Yeah. So it's all about what you're feeling that day. Sometimes you got the gumption for that. Sometimes you don't. Now, if they did a Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode on that one, I might watch it. Yeah, definitely. But anyways, yeah. Other Side is not one of those movies because of the fact that the movie's like the poster's okay. It's got like 3 people walking in silhouette and stuff like that, but the movie itself is stronger than the poster, which is always a good thing. You know, that's kind of like the don't let the clothes make the person, let the person make the clothes. Something like however that saying goes. But yeah, worth a watch. I think it has to do with like the other. I think somebody like dies, breaks out, and then they have to send people to reclaim the soul and stuff like that. Something like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched it. This is an excellent. The next 4 movies. I know I call it 4 movies, but every once in a while there's more than 4. It's just what it is. But this movie is this is a double feature, and I'm sure if I see 4 movies is catchier than 4 discs. You know, so anyways, this is 2 double feature. Both of these excellent films, and what an awesome thing to have both of these on one movie. But and also not a stupid double-sided disc. They actually and they use the whole thing on here, so you have bam, Kazam and Spaced Invaders. If you haven't seen Spaced Invaders, I 100% like. I got if it was like, what movie did you get this for? It wasn't Kazam. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's Spaced Invaders. Spaced Invaders is a super fun film. It is corny. It is campy. It is great. It is phenomenal. It's one of those things where it's like it has so much goodness in it, and it's like it doesn't take itself too seriously, but it is done very well. It's not. I just, if you haven't seen it, you should see it. If you're down for like a Halloween comedy movie, essentially these aliens catch wind of the radio show War of the Worlds and think that that's actually going on, and so they come to Earth, except they crash land and they're trying to fix stuff, except they're goofballs. And like I said, the pilot is doing like his best Jack Nicholson impersonation. We were like, the pilot said, hey, no, I can't even do it, but he sounds like Jack Nicholson. It's so funny, and it's well played. If you haven't seen it, definitely see it. And then of course Kazam, Shaq as a as a genie in a boombox. So yeah, why not? Fun stuff. Fun stuff. If you haven't seen either of those films, please do. I would say that I liked Kazam way more than I like Steel, if it goes to Shaq movies. Speaking of Shaq, who was a basketball player in a movie, I know another guy that was in a movie. You might have known him. He was a baseball player. Michael Jordan. Oh, he played a little basketball too. But Space Jam, the original Space Jam. Now, there's a lot of people that'll crap on the new Space Jam, but the thing is that the new Space Jam generally is easier to make than this one was. You know, it's one of those things where it's like it's all on computers now. It's not like, don't get me wrong, like this. Okay, there is no way, shape, or form that this movie, if you're like, okay, on a list of this would never come before Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was groundbreaking, but without their groundbreakingness, without their groundbreaking the ground, then this movie wouldn't have been made, in my personal opinion. I don't think that it would even have the potential to do that. Like they wouldn't have matched those two together where they're like, hey, we have Roger Rabbit, which is groundbreaking, so we can do cartoon and live action. Let's try something like that. And we can get Space Jam. Space Jam, super fun. Like I said, definitely a leave your brain at the door movie, but still super fun. I don't like over analyzing a movie that doesn't need over analyzation. You know, it's just enjoy it. Just have fun with it. This is one of those movies. It's super fun. You have, you know, the plot getting together. You got the cameo by Bill Murray. Just super fun. Well played. It does incorporate Michael Jordan's baseball career in there. It's like, it was good. Oh, I think I talked too long. I think it did cutscene. I'm sorry about that. I've been going on. But this is the fourth movie. So, yeah, super fun. And what do these movies have in common? Nothing. Thanks so much for watching this far. If you've made it this far of me rambling on, hopefully I kept it entertaining as I was talking. But you're awesome. Stay awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I'm an artist and a physical media collector, and I'm doing a video a day until I get a silver play button or a gold play button, or if I just run out of physical media to show you. But as you've seen at the beginning of the video, I do have a lot of physical media to show you, and I can't wait to get to the books. I've been thrifting and stuff like that, and recently I've been finding a lot of books, so that's pretty cool. I recently found a book called The Confederacy of Dunces, which is interesting. Hopefully I get around to read that. But anyways, thanks so much. Tune in tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Ooh, no, tomorrow's going to be good. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's going to be good. It's probably going to be a long video because I'm all around. But yeah, thanks. See you tomorrow.